Hey, what's up guys? Stalephishx here. Got another good game of Search and Destroy for you guys. Is better than the last one. On a map that I normally don't do too well on. I don't know, I dislike Underpass. It reminds me of Downpour. And I hated Downpour. But better news is I stumbled across a podcast that's done by Major Nelson. He's like one of the dudes on Xbox Live that you always hear him talking when you are scrolling through the dashboard. Robert Bowling was on the podcast, and he was discussing the Stimulus DLC, which is the new map pack coming out for Modern Warfare 2. Basically what they discussed, and if you don't know who Robert Bowling is, he's the head community manager of Infinity Ward. Basically what he did was he named the maps that were coming out, and he confirmed the 1,200 Microsoft point cost that you're gonna have to pay if you want to get it. He confirmed the Crash and Overgrown, what would you call it? Restoration, I suppose. Basically said that they remodeled, well, didn't remodel it, but they gave it a new skin, I guess, is how he kind of put it. I don't know, I'll put a link to the podcast in the sidebar so you can all listen to it. And it was at like 49 seconds or 49 minutes into the podcast, so I'll put that in there too so you can skip right to it. He also talked about the new maps, which is I thought was exciting because I hadn't really heard much about them. But there's 3 new maps: Bailout, Salvage, and Storm. And Bailout, what he made it sound like was basically a modern apartment building that's kind of, I guess, broken down or something. And he said that there was like courtyards and parking lots and stuff, like it's all connected. And he said that he wanted to make a map that was I think like good for objective game types, I think is the way he put it. I don't really remember. I listened to the podcast a couple days ago, but it sounded fun. I don't know. I'll be looking forward to getting the map pack when it comes out in what is it? What is today? Where's my phone? Today is the 19th. Oh, I guess this is 1 in the morning on the 19th. So it comes out in what, 11 days? The other map pack, or the other map, there's one called Salve, which is like a snowy junkyard of like cars, and he said that it's like a fast-paced. It's kind of small, so I'm hoping that it's kind of like a scrapyard, except small. I guess he made it sound like it's smaller, but I'm sure it's just like scrapyard. It's just cars, but I don't know. He also said that there was like a warehouse on the map somewhere, or multiple warehouses. I don't really know. He didn't go too much into depth. He kind of just briefly discussed it. But the third map is Storm. It's one of the bigger maps. It's like a rainy map. So, and there's also a couple abandoned warehouses. What he made it sound like. I hope it's not like Downpour. Because if it's anything like Downpour, I hated that map with a passion. Basically one of the most unbalanced maps they had. If you spawned on offense in Search and Destroy on that map, your chance of winning is so slim. It was ridiculous. But I guess you can't really blame them. And then it was just Overgrown and Crash, which we already talked about. But what was I going to talk about? Yeah, it's 1,200 points. I think that it's probably, 1,200 points for 3 maps, basically, because they're just remaking 2 of the maps, which could not have taken that long. It's kind of a ripoff, I suppose. I mean, it's just Activision trying to get more money. But I guess you can't blame them. I hope you guys are liking the Search and Destroy. I have this game, I think I'm like 14-3, which is pretty good in Search. Anytime you get over 12 kills and less than 3 deaths is pretty good. I have a couple more games. I have a good flawless game with the WA2K, which I'll probably get up with probably next week because I don't have it I left it at college on a hard drive. Um, but I have that one, and then I have an 18 or 19 to 3 game on Skid Row, which is just anytime you get basically over 17 or 18 kills is ridiculous. When you break into the 1,000 point margin, like if you go into the scoreboard and you break into the 1,000 points, that's, I mean, that in itself is an achievement. And, I mean, that's pretty. It's good if you can get into 1,000 points. That's like the goal I aim for when I play Search and Destroy, is to get games recorded that I have 1,000 points in. What was I gonna say? Something about. Oh yeah, I had 2 aces the other day. I had one on Underpass, which I was on the same roof that I'm on right now. And then I had one on High Rise, which I didn't get to record either of them, which made me pretty mad. Can't always, I guess, can't always get it. I don't know. Just bad timing, I guess, in the recording. I think my brother was using the computer that I was normally record on. But this game, I can't even see what the score is. The preview window is so crappy it like skips through. Oh, we're winning 3-2 right now. Pretty sure we win this round. Yeah, but I use pretty much my search and destroy setup, which is the ACR silenced, and then I think I have. Ooh, counter UAV is another thing that, if you guys haven't tried counter UAV is such a useful perk no matter what you play. It just is really distracting for the enemy. But I'll be back. Thank you for watching, and subscribe.